Now I request for the main topic, that is commodity option, Mr. Abhishek Kumar. All of you know him that he is here for last 16 years in National Stock Exchange itself, and now he is the regional head of the Eastern region of NSE. Mr. Abhishek Kumar.
थैंक यू सबरवाल जी। एक चीज मैं शुरुआत में कहना चाहूँगा कि नवरात्र जैसा शुभ दिन में कुछ गलती नहीं हो सकती। मुझे एक कोट याद आ रही है कि सफलता कदमों से नहीं हौसलों से होती है, और जब हमारी हौसला इतना बुलंद है तो कुछ गलत हो नहीं सकता, मंजिल दूर नहीं।
हौसले तो इतने ज्यादा है कि जो कमिट किया उससे ज्यादा करके दिखाएंगे।
जरूर जरूर। Good evening everybody, esteemed dignitaries on the dais, esteemed participant from the members, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. If we really look back, a couple of months I was reading an article from the Press Bureau of India. If I recall it correctly, 15th August 2002 is where the then Prime Minister made his statement in the 15th of August regarding start of commodity trading. 2002 में ये announcement हुई थी, Honorable PM ने किया था, and if you really look back to the history, 2003 by the fag end, April, September and December, 3 of the exchanges they commenced their operation, and since then we have seen how commodity as a segment has started trading primarily in futures. And if you really see the history of this segment, there are a lot of notable milestones in this segment. Of course, there are inherent challenges. When we say challenges pertaining to, there were a lot of regulatory hurdles, challenges pertaining to awareness level among the participants in the market. Still, if you really see how this segment from the start of 2003, it has had a very robust growth. If we see how the product basket graduated, in fact, I would like to mention October is a very auspicious month. अगर हम देखें gold options की launch हुई थी 17th October 2017. That was the time when gold options initially got launched. Followed by crude oil options. अगर हम देखें crude oil options launch हुई थी 15th May 2018. तो हम कह सकते हैं ये 5 साल की एक नई सेगमेंट है या 5 साल की पुरानी सेगमेंट है. So we just options have just 5 years in the market, and if we really see how options as a segment has grown, you've seen a huge jump in the participation and volumes, and we strongly believe that in days to come this segment will mature. So as I mentioned, 2003 onwards, post the announcement, the exchanges, the national commodity exchanges started, and yes, it had been predominantly a futures market. जैसे मैं कहा 2017 से options की start हुई, gold options 2018 में energy. और मैं जो अक्टूबर की बात बता रहा था, अक्टूबर 2017 में गोल्ड ऑप्शंस ने स्टार्ट हुआ. इनफैक्ट हमारा जब देखें एनएसई ने भी जो कमोडिटी स्टार्ट की थी 2018 में, 12 अक्टूबर 2018 एनएसई स्टार्टेड द कमोडिटी सेगमेंट. क्रूड ऑप्शंस जो हमारी लॉन्च हुई थी वो भी 9 अक्टूबर को लॉन्च हुई थी. मतलब हमारी फर्स्ट एनिवर्सरी आ रही है, और मैं I would really take this opportunity to thank everybody to have supported us in especially members from Calcutta. We are indeed fortunate. Sabarwal ji, as मैं आपसे बात कर रहा था कि we have got extremely good support from the members in Calcutta, and we certainly hope going forward they'll continue the support and help us to graduate this segment. So we started our commodity segment 2018, energy basket as I mentioned, 9th of October, we'll celebrate our first anniversary 2023. Why commodity derivatives? We all know two important part when we talk about commodities, that is the price risk management and the efficient price discovery. A very essential part of our day-to-day life, right from we talk about any of the baskets, either we talk on the bullion, we talk on the energy, we talk on the metals. These are asset class which are there in day-to-day life. Trading objective, yes, we have seen since 2003 how as in segment, yes, there were challenges. CTT was one of the challenges that got imposed 2013 in July. Post then we really saw a close to drop of 40 to 60% drop. But yes, as I mentioned, because the product is volatile, because it gives an opportunity to hedge, so it certainly helps in fulfilling our trading objective, and of course price setting for global commodities, because all these asset class are benchmarked with global commodities. If you look at our basket, yes, we are present in technically we have all the products available from right from bullion, energy, base metals. We talk about our gold 1 kg. Silver 30 kg, if you release, we have a designated market maker in our silver contract. So I would request everybody, please, if you go and track the screen, you'll find very healthy quotes. Moving on to energy, yes, crude oil options, we have really grown. And one of the parameters I would just like to share, normally for any segment, we normally track the open interest. Is considered one of the criteria as to how the product is maturing or graduating. I would just like to quote few specific numbers on the open interest. So if you see the growth from April to September, very quickly I would just like to mention the percentage growth in Y monthly basis. From April to May we had a growth of close to 10%. From May to June we had a growth of Y of 40%. June to July we had 13%, July to August we had 52%, and August to September we had more than 100% growth in open interest. So that is the kind of growth we are seeing, as Abhishek also mentioned, Sabarwalji also mentioned, every day our participation count from across prop, retail, HFT, algo players, they are actually helping us to graduate the segment. These are few statistical highlights in terms of where we have achieved in terms of milestone of 10 million barrels, number of contracts. Today on an even day, one-sided we do more than 50-60,000 lots on a daily basis. If you really see the screen, the quotes from ATM to near to ATM, the quotes are getting healthier. The bid-ask spreads are healthier. The quantity top line has gone up, as Abhishek was mentioning. So if you really see the order book, you won't find a single reason why it is not conducive for any class of investors, be it retail, be it prop, be it HFT, as to why he or she should not trade in the segment. Opportunities, yes, we very firmly and strongly believe this segment is at the inflection point of growth. Needless to say, all of us, we are seeing the environment today, various policy decisions that are coming, and other asset classes are getting to some extent impacted by various decisions. Therefore, if we really look at the way commodity segment from here, how it is poised, we see a very strong growth across all level of participants. New opportunities for trading, be it inter-exchange, depending on the strategy you are into, arbitrage, depending on the type of trading strategy you want to build up. Yes, synthetic, again, it's very important, if you to have a liquid options book, because we all know the advantage of synthetic futures, how it really helps us to make our strategy cost effective, because it gives us the same advantage, the same payoff profile as futures, and our markets are fairly liquid. So of course, synthetic as an economical way of trading. And as I mentioned, we all are fully aware of the various changes that is happening around us, recent developments in the other segment. So this definitely gives us an opportunity post 3:30 as to utilize our time as I was mentioning, synthetic futures always gives us an option whether we want to go with a long synthetic or a short. With the combination of ATM strikes, we can really cut down on the cost. So it's just a small comparison how if you really want to compare between the futures and creating a synthetic futures, if you really only create your position, if you compare the cost is 110 versus 5.56, close to 5.5 to 6 rupees. It's a huge advantage of using options, using various strategies. Multiple strategies can be built up using options. Why commodity derivatives? We have been talking about, and yes, as an exchange, we have seen how NSE over the years we have transformed. Whichever segment we have ventured into, we have really transformed the market, and we really believe next the commodity market is a segment where we wish to transform. Very important, all eminent speakers have touched upon it. This is one of the single most advantage, collateral fungibility across NSE segments. It gives you an opportunity to use your fund post 3:30. You have time till 11 p.m. And moreover, if you really see, to actually start this segment, you actually don't need any kind of an additional infrastructure cost. Neither on the front end, neither on the back end. The same infrastructure, the same system, the same processes, same team. It's just like switching on and switching off a segment. So if I could really use the term plug and play, would not be wrong. And of course, an efficient use of your collaterals. After 3:30, you can use your unallocated collaterals to FNO segment, shift it back again next day. So that's a really huge advantage NSE offers. We should definitely look at it, exploring any opportunity that comes to our table. Yes, if you really compare the transaction charge, definitely this gets built up into your strategy and offers you a very competitive way to go ahead. Our futures is 10 rupees per crores, and as Abhishek also mentioned, options we are still at 100 rupees. Idea is to give some time to develop the market before we become at par with other exchange. So we should definitely use this as an advantage to build it in a strategy and trade in the segment. Of course, I have not touched much of this slide. Why NSE? We all are aware how since 1994 we have in various ways and corners we have tried and transformed the market. At the end, I would really again want to reiterate the point. The support has been huge. The support has been constant. The support has been good. We would really look at this support to continue. Our team at Calcutta and team from Bombay, Abhishek and Hitesh are also present here. We are there for any kind of support, any kind of help, any kind of assistance to help the segment grow. And we strongly believe that in days to come, we will definitely write our success story in this segment also. Thank you. Thank you very much.